does feel like it's another one of those moments from Apple where they just want to move it to another level.
All right, once again, the story is, Kedge, this is a massive story. This is a huge story. What do Apple have going on this week? What's their week called?
The Worldwide Developers Conference.
Okay, all right. This is a whole week of Apple's revelations.
Yes, they do it every year.
They do it every year.
Yeah.
And this is what Steve Jobs made famous. This was his big thing. This was his Super Bowl.
Yes.
If you like.
This is the show.
And Apple fans wait. And it can go either way for Apple this week, can't it?
It could, absolutely. But, I mean, we've seen the stock, the prices. The share prices have gone ridiculous, haven't they?
Yesterday they were mad. Absolutely mad. After the announcement of this single new product. What is it?
It does feel like it's another one of those moments from Apple where they just want to move it to another level. And so you put on this, what they're calling it, a spatial computer. They didn't mention metaverse. They didn't mention AI in this whole sort of...
On purpose.
Well, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But so you put this on. They look like ski goggles. They look like, actually, they're pretty much similar to... Do you remember the goggles that they used in Ready Player One for that film?
I do.
They look exactly the same as that. And then it's got this iris detecting, machine inside the actual goggles, which basically you'll be able to move things with just your eyes, just with your fingers. Like you can read the movements, and you just have this experience of everything happening in real time. So you still see the real world.
Okay, so if you don't mind, let's go back.
Yeah.
So you're in your kitchen.
Yes.
You're looking at your kitchen.
Correct.
You have the goggles on your worktop. Mm-hmm. You put the goggles on. You then see your kitchen.
Correct.
So you're still in your kitchen. The only difference is you now have goggles on.
Correct.
So you can go about you can carry on doing what you're doing. However, you can now start dragging things in.
You can drag things
nowhere.
in. So your normal interface that you would have, say, on your Mac or your iPhone, you have the same kind of symbols, the apps in front of you.
Just hovering in your kitchen.
Just hovering.
It's great.
And so
it's so good. It's so fun.
And your hands are free, so you can just use your eyes to just open up apps and look where you're looking. Apparently, the technology they developed, they can actually second guess where you're going to go because your iris movement is what gives it away before the rest of your body moves.
Yeah.
I was reading about that last night, and it was just mind blowing.
You may well in your kitchen, or you may have a kitchen diner like lots of people do, or a kitchen lounge now. That's people, their family room, whatever you want to call it. You may have a big flat screen telly, which are a lot less expensive than they used to be, above your fireplace, but you put your goggles on, no need for the telly.
No need.
So you strike up Disney Plus, which is available straight away on these things.
Straight away, yeah. Disney Plus have already bought into it.
So Disney Plus comes up, a screen comes up in front of you wherever you want it, as big as you want it. And then next to that can be additional information about the film you're watching on separate screens.
Absolutely.
It hovering in your kitchen.
All hovering around. And, the best example I showed you is watching sports.
I think it's great.
Because so you're watching, it feels like they're saying that you can be at the game without actually leaving your couch, and you're getting real-time stats. You can pull up all the different angles you want to see. You've got, click on players, you've got all their stats all happening while you're watching the game.
And you drag them in with your hands in the air, just like in
Minority Report.
Do you think that's what they based it on?
It has to be. It has to be.
Yeah.
And that's the dream, isn't it? You want to move things around just with your hands in the air.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, I suppose the dream is you just want to think things and they happen.
Yeah.
And which is on the way, isn't it?
It's on the way.
Whew. I mean, that's what they revealed on Monday. They got 4 more days to go. What else have they got up their sleeve?